Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Joey again. You're watching Vegas D-Tech, and we're out doing our Hoover Dam Lake Mead hot shot report here. We're gonna take a look and see if we can find anything new and unusual that has transpired since the last time we came out here. I'm gonna be switching back and forth between the GoPro and the Canon to give you some magnificent zoom shots. And we're gonna take a look down here and see what we can find. Hey guys, before we get started with this report, if you like this style of reporting and you find it beneficial and useful to you, could you do me a kindness? Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, leave a comment down below. I'd like to hear what it is that you guys think about these reports here. Anything else you'd like to see that I could bring to you. It helps me appease this YouTube algorithm to get my YouTube videos out to you on your homepage as soon as I make them. So let's get to this report. Oh yeah, and before I start the report, I wanted to give you guys the lake update as far as the water, and we're at 1,043.43 feet, up a couple of feet from the last couple of weeks. So we're up maybe 2 feet because of the rains, and that's a good thing. Yeah, so I had to get out here today and do this report because the last couple of days it's been like 106, 107, even more it felt like. And today I woke up and I was like, man, it says it's supposed to be no more than 98. And the rest of this week, back up to over 100 again, man. So I figured I'd get out here and get this report out into you, see if we can find anything good. And I got a couple of other interesting things here that I'm gonna show you guys today that a lot of people aren't even aware of. But let's get over here and take a look at it. So guys, we're on the Arizona side right now, looking over the dam from the Arizona perspective here. There was just a couple of things that I've always found very peculiar right here that I've never been able to actually look at from a very close way because I'm so far out on it. But with this zoom here, I'm going to be able to get you guys in really close and take a look at them. The first thing we're going to look at is this piece of like a bridge that has fallen into like the side of the gorge on the Nevada Spillway side. So let's take a look at that. Let me get you in. Yeah, I could never understand what that was down there. It looked like it actually fell from the structure above it, which is this right here. You can see the steering wheel that leads all the way down, but somehow this thing collapsed and fell down there, and they've never been able to get down there to fix it. At one point it was actually, you can see a tire or something, or is that, I don't think that's a tire, I don't know, some type of structure situation. But I'm so surprised that, you know, at the iconic Hoover Dam, that they don't have any kind of maintenance or construction crews that would want to come and get this thing up and out of this area right here. Now another thing too that I always wanted to take a look at was right down here. There was a little teeny piece of concrete that I've always noticed in some of the pictures, and I always use that as a marker to gauge just how low the water is actually getting right here. So I'm gonna bring you in on it right there. This little slab right here. I'm assuming that that thing's probably under about 4 feet. So as the level of the water decreases and so forth, this is probably going to be the last spot where you're going to see it. But if this thing comes out of the water, then the loss will be significant. You'll be able to check that out. Now I'm not really too sure, but right out over here, it looks like that's one of the, like a cave. Can't really be seen. It's between these two buoy markers right here, but this looks like the diversion. Looks like the diversion canal where they were actually filling this dam up. I think the water was diverted through there, okay, while they completed this right here. This would have been all empty, and the water would have been diverted through that little guy right over there. That's what it looks like to me, but not being in the water, I can't tell you that for sure. But it is located in between these two buoy marks that keep you out of this zone right here. Now guys, it's really hard to get an actual perspective of the actual how much this water loss really is here. But this white line, because when you look at it, it doesn't, I mean, it does look significant, but it's really hard to get a perspective of how much water that is from that top line all the way down to the bottom. But it is around 182 feet of water loss that we're looking at right there. And that's equivalent to the height of the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, man, so I wanted to give you guys a little perspective of this right here. Everything you see down here in this canyon, everything from the bottom of that walkway all along this ridge right here, this was all filled with water at one point. Even this slab right here was completely covered in at least 30, 40, 50 feet of water. And that has been exposed for many, many years, man. Just a wild perspective of this, man. So glad to have this Canon where I can bring you guys in. Let's go inside here, man, and check out what it looks like inside this little intake window. Is there anybody in there? Oh, I don't see anybody in there. No, nobody's home. And normally we park over there at that structure way out there. That's on the Nevada side. You could pay 10 bucks, park over there, and then come across the dam. But I decided to come over to Arizona today and take a look at it from a different perspective. But yeah, man, just take a look at that and tell me, does this just look crazy or what? Hey guys, and have a look at this Arizona spillway here. This thing hasn't seen any kind of water in over 20 years, man. Just take a look at this madness. Dry, just parched. And I think at one time water used to overflow and just spill readily all day and all night. Water would just flow out and over that down into the Colorado. But no more, my friend. Another thing that I want to show you guys today, man, you guys are gonna be kind of amazed about this. It took me a while for me to even realize that this was here, but I want you to take a look. Up and over this bluff right here is an actual World War II pillbox, where soldiers used to defend this dam because they were concerned back in the war that we might have invaders come in and try to blow the dam. And they actually have a World War II bunker right up above my head over here. So I'm going to switch you around. Let's take a look at this. So right up here over this bluff, yeah, seriously, it's just like here's the actual spillway of the, and here's the dam. And as you come across, man, and you take a look here, you just look right above. Nobody even notices this half the time. But right there, dude, that is an actual pillbox, an ammunition pillbox. That overlooks the entire dam. We used to be able to go in it. I think it's blocked off right now. They don't want people actually going inside of it, but it's been there. And nobody ever notices that it sits just right there, right above the dam. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and wind up. We're gonna go up this winding road right here and try to get up to the top of this over here to get up there. And we're gonna see if we can try to get near that pillbox. I was told that it is actually closed off to the public, but in the actual Google Earth photos, it doesn't show that it's actually barricaded off or anything like that. So I'm gonna try to get up there and see if there's anything that we can see, and if we can get actually any closer to it. So stand by, huh? All right, guys, so we're actually here at the lookout spot, and as I figured, they're not gonna let us get up here to where it's at. The pillbox is actually located right there. Luckily, I have this guy here with a 40 times zoom, and since they won't let us up there, I'm gonna get you up there anyways. Stand by. Yeah, so here we are right here. There's an actual like souvenir shop right here, right? And there's an actual an overlook here that's got like a telescope that you could look down onto the dam. And normally you could just, like I said, being that the bunker is right there, you would normally be able to access it because I saw nothing that says blocked off, but look. Now, I don't know if that means, it says no public access. I guess that means off limits. Yeah, and I don't see a whole bunch of tourists out here climbing around trying to get to it, so I'm just assuming that we're not supposed to be up there. But like I said, I'm not worried about it. I got the trusty Canon, and I'm gonna get you up there anyways, no matter what. So stand by. Let me switch this out. With the power of Canon, let's get you up there so you could actually see for yourself what's really going on. Yes, sir. That is a true World War II pillbox, my man. Look at it. Yes. Just like in the movies, dude. Just look at that. Yep. You would never think that it was just sitting right here. Right above this. Most people that come here don't even know. Yeah, so here's the backside of the actual Arizona overflow tunnel, sitting right over here. Have a look. Anywhere like that's the one of the museum offices right here on the Vegas side, where you can go in and get information in the visitor center. And just take a look at this, man. I think somebody's trying to film me from over there, right? Think about this, man. A camera that can fit in your pocket. No telescopic lens or nothing that can do that. Oh, I had to get this for you guys. Woohoo! I definitely had to invest in this camera for you guys. Right here, baby. Canon for the win. These are definitely the guys right here that need to make sure that we keep water in this lake. So yeah, if you guys ever get a chance to come up this way and you want to come up to the Arizona side, go up to the lookout spot out there where there's the actual periscopes, and just immediately look up, because nobody ever knows. I mean, I just walked over here and told these guys, have you ever noticed that pillbox sitting up there? They're just like, what pillbox? And I show up, they're like, oh yeah, that's crazy. This is pretty amazing right here. These actual overhang cables and trolley system right here, this is what was used back in the 40s to actually build this dam. You could actually see the whole network of pulleys and so forth, and how it actually went all the way. See it, where is it at? Yeah, you can see the pulley systems right about there. And you can see how it actually just went along this whole system all the way across to the other side. Hey guys, I figure while we're out here, we might as well just come up to the scenic overlook here and see if we can see anything unique from this perspective. Of course, with the zoom action of the Canon. So this is what it looks like from the overlook, but I'm gonna switch over this and we're gonna get you right into the boat ramp that I normally report at. So let's take a look. All right, so let's get you in tight of the actual boat ramp. See how close we can get you in down there. And that's normally where we report, right there. And then there's my cove. There's the cove that I normally report in over there, and the bucket and the barrels all over there. And if we scoot back over there, right about there, right above the truck, that's where that the first body was found, if you're interested in that. But yeah, man, there it is, the boat harbor and the boat launch from all the way up here, dude. Way up here. All right, guys, so normally we would take off and head right and go into the marina, but we've already done enough of the marina, and I don't see any kind of water loss since the last time we came out here last week. So we're gonna get over here to Boulder Beach. I'm gonna take a look at some of the, try to get you in down by the water line and take a look at the intakes. Since I got that zoom, maybe I can get you guys in and we can actually see intake number 1 from the shoreline and bring you guys in there with me. So stay tuned. It's where we're headed. All right, guys, so we're actually at Boulder Beach, and there doesn't really look like to be too much going on out there. Just the same old typical, you know, what is it, Thursday? You know, wide open. You can come out here and get your suntan on and just chill out by the water. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to bring you in to the actual intake towers over there. I'm going to be able to use this camera to get you all the way in, and I can actually see the intake pipes from right here, but you're going to get to see it like right in there with the help of the zoom action of the Canon. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so this island right here, I've always wondered, at the top of this island here, there's that bridge right here. I have no clue. All my life I've wondered what was going on with that. Only thing I can think of is the level of where it is from that water line, that the water used to be all the way up there and boats could come up there and either dock or get fuel or something like that, because there's these long pipes that go down in the water. Here is where the actual intake is. Intake number 1 and intake number 2. Have a look. That's it right there, buddy. Intake number 1 is out of the water. That's it. And where intake number 2 is directly below it, about 40 feet below that is intake 2. And then you guys are probably wondering, hey, what's up with this new third straw for intake 3? All right, so I'm going to tell you where intake 3 is at. All right. So if we take a look here, underneath this island right here is actually where they actually have the they've drilled down and all the way out, and all the way out to about right there. Okay, right there, that's going to be where the third pipe is. So it's out from this peninsula of this island right here. It goes out about 2 miles, and if you go 2 miles out, right there in the middle of this water situation, the lake, you're going to find that third intake sitting right there, all the way down to the bottom, pipe going all the way into this island, into a pumping station which is located back over there. And that pumping station is the third straw that everybody talks about. But yeah, as you're looking at it right there, guys, I brought you in. That's intake 1. 40 feet below that is intake 2, and then 2 miles out there into the water is intake number 3. I'm all the way back out here alone again, and we're over at the old Las Vegas boat harbor, and it looked like some rain came in and this thing was parched dry. It was like filled with dead fish, but I see some like water wanted to come back in that was eroding over here from this little side of the valley here, flowing down from this little runoff, came in here. Looked like it was an attempt to refill this thing back with water. Let's get down here and take a look and see if we can find anything useful today, huh? So guys, this is really weird. The last time I came out here, this place was loaded with dead fish. I'm talking about big 2.5, 3 foot fish. They were loaded all over this area. And I'm out here right now and I cannot find not one of them. It's almost like the parks department came out here and cleaned them all up, picked them all up and hauled them all away. Either that or coyotes ate them all, but they were pretty much dried up and dead anyways. I can't think of a coyote wanting to eat that, but nothing, man. I've been just looking all over this ground here, and this place was loaded with just everywhere you could think of was just signs of those dead fish everywhere. And I can't find not one. It's weird, man. I mean, if they did come up to clean up all this fish, I wonder why they would want to do that. Because they don't want the bad press out here of this lake drying up. I have no idea. If that's the case, then again, you guys tell me in the comments down below. Did somebody come up here and literally clean up hundreds of dead carp? Or was it vultures and eagles and coyotes coming up here and eating all of them? They've been out here for a long time, dead for a long time anyways. I don't know that animals want to come out here and eat up some stuff like that, but hey, you guys tell me. Share your thoughts down below. But you know what? Kind of bored with this. You see that over there? Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to go check out what's going on with them ladders. I mean, ever since I was like 14, I've still stared at those ladders and never had a reason to come out there. This channel, Vegas D-Tech, you guys, today, I'm gonna do a dream of being, since I was 14, I'm gonna go up over here on these ladders, man. I'm gonna get to them, I'm gonna climb up on them, you're gonna come with me. Let's go, guys. Man, I tell you, we were all the way down there in that little teeny dried up cove where the fish were. My car's all the way down there. We still got to get up there. Dude, these distances are so misleading, man. You look out at it, you cannot judge distance and height. Man, I've been just trucking out here, man, for at least 10 minutes trying to get to this ladder, and look at how far I still got to go. Or risk walking through all of this right here. Who knows if there's any rattlesnakes or something like that. And you know, I ain't trying to have no rattlesnakes, so I'm just gonna traverse and try to go around this way and get up to it. So let's keep it moving. Man, there ain't no real easy way to traverse this, man. You just gotta put your shoes one in front of the other and just keep it moving. And then I gotta find a way to climb up this grade right here. I have no clue how I'm gonna do that, guys. Guys, let me tell you, there would be no way in hell that I would have been able to get up this grade had it not been for all of this erosion cutout, those gradient cutouts below me. As you can see them, they act like little steps. Now, I haven't even begun to get to those steps up there, but if it wasn't for these steps right here, there's no way. I would just be sliding and slipping all the way up and down this grade. But thankfully, because of these gradients, I may have a shot. And that's what we need to get to, right over there. Let's keep going. All right, guys, so we made it, man. We made it. Now, I don't know if these steps are condemned. I don't even know if they're safe to hike up. That's what we got to do. We got to get up this thing together. Well, I said it was a dream of mine to actually get up here one day since I was 14. And here it is, guys. Let's go do it, see what's at the top. Man, one thing scared the hell out of me. Something jumped out of one of these holes right here. Man, I thought it was a snake. It was a damn rabbit. Still moving on our way up, man, but you got to keep your eyes open, because if there's a snake wound up underneath this step, he's gonna jump at you, man. He hits you up here, there ain't no help for anybody to come get you. Let me tell you. Gotta keep my eyes peeled. I think we're almost there, guys. I think we're almost there. Oh, I feel like Rocky, man. I feel like Rocky. Oh my God. My goodness. Oh. Oh man. Dude, that was no joke. Maybe when I was in my 20s, this wouldn't have been nothing, but right now, boy, it is no joke. Let's get over here and see what's going on. Lifelong dreams for me, guys. Lifelong dreams. Let's go. Guys, never been up here before. Not even sure if we're supposed to be up here, but we came all this way. We might as well come take a look at this pump contraption. Part of an old pump system here at Lake Mead. Let's get going. Oh man, I have no idea what that is. None at all. But as you can see, they put concrete up on the side of this cliff here to base this thing. Because at one time, this was all underwater, all the way up to here, bro. All the way up to this thing, all water. And I'm out of breath. Oh, look at this, man. Yeah, look at this. Dude, this was a water pickup of some sort. Who knows how long ago this was, but this was definitely some sort of a water pickup. Yeah, guys, somehow I hauled my 200-pound butt up these little steps up here on top of this this pump station. I don't know what's under these grates. I don't dare open it. But that's what's inside of them. Old circuit breaker boxes and everything. Man, this is too much, man. I don't know if you guys get the perspective up here, but it is high up, dude. I'm actually scared. I fall off of this thing, dude. It's all over. It's definitely all over. I'm gonna get down, dude. I need to get down to normal ground, dude. I'm freaking out up here. Guys, I gotta give you a shot of this. I was walking down this path here, and I came over to this thing, and I started walking up over to this top of this cliff, and just take a look at this. What an amazing shot here, dude. Yes, sir. My car's all the way down there. And that's the entrance to the old harbor where all the boats were. They were all docked inside here. Of course, as you know, the water level was all the way up to there. All of this was underwater, my friends. Every bit of it. And now, that water line is way out there. just so you can have a perspective of all of this. Well guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up, man. The cameras are getting hot, microphones are in the red, my time is up. So anyways folks, if you liked any of this information and material that I brought out with you guys here today, please do me a kindness, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, share this with your friends, colleagues, relatives, whatever. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed coming out on this little excursion, trying to bring you to areas and sites that maybe you haven't seen, at least that I haven't seen, and I've lived here all my life. So guys, thank you again. I hope you guys are well. I'll see you guys on the next upload. This is Joey, you're watching Vegas D-Tech.